With new money behind it as they switch from Fox over to Hulu, can the Orville New Horizons still be any good? We'll find out on this edition of Chris Akin Presents. What's up, everybody? It is Chris Akin back once again with another edition of Chris Akin Presents. And before I get started, please make sure that you do all the podcasty stuff, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any episodes, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you think of this review after it's done, because I got a feeling you're going to have an opinion once I say what I got to say about this. We are going to be talking today about the show, The Orville New Horizons, which debuted over on Hulu. It's now a Hulu original. Obviously, the first couple of seasons of the show were available on Fox. And I'm going to be honest, I was not a watcher of it, really. I watched a couple episodes and just kind of wasn't for me. But I decided to give it another chance. I've kind of been in this space mood lately with the new Obi-Wan Kenobi thing over on Disney Plus, as well as the various Star Trek things that are out there on Paramount Plus. So I figured, let me go back and check out the Orville and see what that is, you know, a different flavor, so to speak. So I went back and I watched it, and they just debuted the new episode of I guess they're calling it a new show, but it's the same show. It's the Orville New Horizons, I guess is what they're dubbing the Hulu version versus the Fox that was just the Orville. And I'm going to tell you, if this show did anything for me, it convinced me never, ever, ever, ever to watch this fucking show again. Absolutely terrible. And I'm going to tell you exactly why. They have great money behind it, and it looks fantastic. It absolutely looks the part. It is quality visually in the same caliber as like the newer modern Star Treks or the newer modern Star Wars type stuff, or The Expanse, or any of that stuff that you may be watching. Where it fails, though, is where all these goddamn Hollywood phonies fail over and over again with the woke bullshit social justice push in the show. Now, I'm going to be honest, I only watched episode 1, and I'm going to be even more honest, that's all the more I'm ever going to watch of this fucking show. This was an abortion on the most epic level. Just, I don't know when Hollywood's going to get it. No one is watching these shows to learn something about their social justice mechanism. No one. Nobody sits down to watch the Orville going, boy, I hope they teach me how to act today. You just want to see a bunch of space shit. You want to see a bunch of aliens. You want to see some space battles. That's what you want to see. No. So in episode 1, what we get is the robot, Isaac, I guess he helped kill a bunch of people in the last season or whatever, because he was a bad robot, but now he's been revitalized to be on the Orville. And the cast doesn't like him, so they're bullying the robot. And when he sits down at the lunch table, which that all by itself was stupid since he doesn't eat, but when he sits down at the lunch table, everybody gets up and leaves, and several characters in the show go out of their way to tell him face to plated face that he's a piece of shit and they wish he would die. So then the robot kills himself because of bullying. And they spend the whole episode talking with the various people about why bullying is bad and what message it sends and why they should try to help people and blah, 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 blah. And I'm not even saying any of that messaging is wrong. That's fine. That is a fine message if that's the environment that you're watching or that you're in. Nobody goes to watch a space show to hear about fucking suicide or bullying or any of this shit. No one is doing that. So that's what you get. And then they bring in the psychologist to talk to the robot at the end. They revive the robot somehow. They find a way to revive the robot. And then the robot is confused of how he didn't kill himself for good. And they have a meeting where the psychiatrist is somehow smarter than a robot. And it just was god awful terrible. I was literally getting madder by the minute watching this thing, going, why am I wasting an hour of my fucking time on this thing? Seth MacFarlane should be smacked for this. It is just a social justice overload. Maybe the most social justice overload I've seen in any show since I've been doing Chris Akin Presents. It really was pathetic. Pathetic. And again, I'll say it. No one is watching these shows to learn how they can better their social interaction. No one. No one is going to go to a space show to learn how to act, to learn how not to bully, to learn how to consider other people's feelings. You're watching the Orville to see aliens and space shit. Things blowing up. That's what it's for. Just like Law and Order SVU, another one that has gone completely off the deep end with the wokeness. No one's watching Law and Order to find out how to deal with transgender people. They just want to see rape, find the criminal, convict the criminal. That's it. That's all we want. Let us escape from real life with our entertainment, you fucking Hollywood douchebags. So that's it in a nutshell. The Orville, New Horizons, garbage. If you really want to get your social justice fill, I strongly advise watching the Orville New Horizons episode 1 on Hulu, because you will more than get your fill of this absolute garbage. So that's how I feel about it. I'm curious how you guys feel. Leave a comment in the comments. Let me know what you think of this. And that is going to do it for this edition of Chris Akin Presents. I have been Chris Akin, and guess what, folks? I will be again tomorrow. Peace.
Welcome to the night. You think you know Night Demon? Then the Night Demon Heavy Metal Podcast is for you. Step into the darkness as we peel back the curtain to give you an unprecedented, all-access look into the mind and the heart of the demon. We're talking band history, song analysis, studio anecdotes, stories from the road. It's everything a diehard Night Demon fan could want and more. This is the only place to learn the inside scoop, the deep dive trivia, the untold tales from the band members themselves and those closest to the Night Demon story. Need more? The sacred Night Demon Crypt will be pried open to reveal demo recordings that have never before seen the light of day, all with in-depth commentary by the band and the people who were there for the writing and recording process. This is a gold mine, a treasure trove of all things Night Demon. Head over to nightdemon.net or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Hey, this is Monty Colvin from Monty's Rockcast and the band Galactic Cowboys. Now, what some people don't know is I'm also an artist extraordinaire. If you're looking for some art that rocks, check out my website, montycolvinart.com.